Hey everyone, it's Brandon with Electriq Marketing, and today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of Octane and why we utilize their software for all of our quizzes for our Shopify and email and SMS clients. So first and foremost, the reason why quizzes are so important and such an integral component to our personalization strategy and allow us to improve retention and increase lifetime value is because it allows us to aggregate a ton of zero-party data on a customer. And zero-party data is essentially data that's being given explicitly by the customer to a brand. So when I go ahead and take this skincare quiz, when I tell them how much time I spend on my skincare, 5 to 15 minutes, that I have redness and dry all over. So I just gave them 3 data points of zero-party data. This data now gets passed over to Klaviyo, which we can use for further segmentation in our email and SMS campaigns, automated flows, and retention strategy moving forward. So fundamentally, that's why quizzes are such an integral part of what we do from a marketing perspective. The reason why Octane is such a strong tool and why we use them for all of our quizzes on Shopify is because of the deep integration that they have with Klaviyo, as well as the conditional logic that you can build out within the account. So I won't dig too much into the actual setup of the quiz itself, but there's a bunch of conditional logic and rules that you can build out so that certain product recommendations and certain content will only show to certain quiz takers based off of their responses. The most important component there is that they are then synced with Klaviyo. So you can see here, as an example, once I submit that email, you go to this picks page. So on the right-hand side here, we're showing the 3 top products based off of the responses that the person has given. So they can add those to cart, or they can add all of them to cart, which is a unique feature of the Octane tool. Then automatically Klaviyo flow hits. So the customer or the prospect will receive this email, and because of the Octane integration, we're able to pass through the image of the product that was recommended, as well as the description. And then also this CTA will click to the results page, as that's now saved by Octane. So it will take them back to a shoppable results page, as opposed to the customer having to take a quiz again. Now, this is where things get really interesting, is in all the data that's getting passed over. So here you can see a segment that we created for a Swimming Under the Eyes campaign. And one of the things that we selected was if they said that their primary skin concern was dark circles. So now we can go ahead and create a campaign entirely around dark circles and send it to that group for a particular product. And let's say that product has multiple uses, but we want to talk to our segments differently. And we send an email to the dark circles group all about dark circles in that product, but we send an email to the group that has redness, same product, but just a different copy and different content targeted to what they gave us in the quiz results. And here you can see some more examples as well. So these are people who spend 5 to 15 minutes on their skincare routine and then answered all of the above. And then also said they were dry all over or skin feels oily mostly around the T-zone. So again, all of this data can be utilized to create segments, can be utilized in the email itself to show conditional blocks where they will only show if certain criteria are met. And then we can use this to push to audiences on advertising platforms. So let's say we have a list of 100,000 people who say that their number one skin concern is redness. We can push that audience up to Facebook so we can retarget them or create lookalike audiences off of that group. And that is essentially Octane in a nutshell. We use it throughout all of our Shopify stores, especially when we're working with a brand on email and SMS. There's a ton of industries where it works very well. Consumables, obviously, skincare and beauty, even household goods, apparel, literally any industry. Even if you sell one hero product, you could still have a quiz either pre or post-purchase to get that data out of a customer, which you can then use to personalize your email and SMS communications to them. So that's Octane. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or just leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.